Morning everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets, just the usual, looking at some charts, looking at the Bitcoin chart, see where Bitcoin is headed. There's something going on just now and I don't quite know what it is, but there's something strangely nice going on just now in the background, and I thought it was to do with XRP, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second. I thought it was to do with XRP and Bitcoin as well, but there's something going on, I can't quite put my finger on it. But we'll look at the charts and we'll look at just a couple of news stories, not because I'll do another news video. And with regards to the kind of computer, I think I found out what's been the problem. I found a couple of Trojans on the computer, and it was Bitcoin miners. So somebody's, they've not hacked it, I've just got kind of Trojans, I've got malware on my computer, and it's eating up a lot of the disk space. So I think that's what it is, so I'm working on it just now as well. I kind of found it last night, or Sophos found it, and a couple of other programs I'm working with as well. So I think that's been the problem over the last month or so with regards to the computer. So I'm going to try and fix it. I still need to get a new one anyway, but I'm going to try and fix it. Also, we're coming up for the end of May. I'm going to be closing down the premium group to new members. So if you've not got in yet, we've got another 6 or 7 new members over the last couple of days, which is great. So welcome to you all. But we're closing down the premium at the end of May, May the 31st at midnight. So if you've not got the program yet, there's a link down below to get into the premium group. So just a quick one there as well. And I think May is going to be our best month so far. I think we're on 38 to 39% average profit on each call. Although some calls have been rubbish, to be honest. A couple of calls lately have been rubbish. I'm not putting down a program, it's just that's the way of it, but on average it's about 38%. So if you've not got into the premium group yet, just click on the link down below. Okay, we'll crack on and see who's in the chat just now. We've got a couple of people in, so I'll just jump over and see who's in just now. Okay, we have Gareth Mabet is in, Marcus Jafara, Mervyn Skidmore, Adeb Bin, welcome to you, one of our brown admins. Donny Don Matthew is in, Cookie is in, Vin is in the house, Nicky Sheldrake, good to see you, Crypto Cannabis, Honest Crypto Journey from Edinburgh, good to see you here, Hypewinds Drifter, Mitch Dieter, Ferris Al Qasid is in, JC Standard, El Nino and NMG, Richard Cooper is in as well. So welcome to you all, good to have you here. I know you could be doing other things. Barbara McDonald's in as well, Debbie Clayton's in, good to see you here. Right, so first of all, I'm just going to have a look at kind of Bitcoin first, just to see what's going on. 7875, it's going up. It's going up again just now. I just thought there was something kicking off, and there's something going on anyway, and I don't know what it is. As I said, I'm just going to see if we've jumped over. We have. I've jumped over. So we'll take a look at that in a second. We'll take a look at the markets first of all. In fact, we'll take a look at crypto bubbles. What's happening in crypto bubble world? So Litecoin is kicking off just now. This is over the last hour. Aurora Coin, don't know what's going on there. Aurora was down this morning. When I first looked at it, it was down 12%, and it's just kind of jumped up. So 62% a week, 93% on the day, 69% on the hour. I think this is the hourly one. Yeah, it is. Orbs is up, 22% on the hour, 36% on the week. Elastos is up 4.2% on the hour as well. So you can see predominantly we're green here. I feel like a weather reporter. Predominantly we're green though on all the bubbles. So that kind of, it doesn't confirm anything to be honest, but it kind of confirms what I was feeling as well. There's something kind of underlying this. I think this is going to be a weekend to remember. Let's just say that. And I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know if it's to do with Bitcoin or I don't know if it's to do with XRP. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But something's going on at the moment and I can't quite put my finger on what it is just now. So that is crypto bubbles. Just look at the last 24 hours. T-Fuel is gone on to Binance and that's up 144%, it's saying here. Waves up 26% over the last 24 hours. Aurora was seeing. Theta is up 27%. BTT up 18%. Hot is moving. Orbs, Santiment. Is that Santiment? Yep, Santiment Network is up 28% on a week as well, on the last 24 hours as well. So we're moving. We're all green. We're moving in the right direction. Bitcoin is moving in the right direction. Things are lining up for a big weekend. Things are lining up for a big weekend. And it could be, I don't know why the weekend is going to be really important this weekend. I don't know why it is. If it's to do with Bitcoin, if it's to do with XRP or Binance or something, there's something happening this weekend. Okay, we'll take a look at the overall markets. We'll just reload that, see what's going on. And we've jumped up about 3 or 4 billion since I looked at it this morning. We have 246,734 million. That's what we're on just now. So 247 billion, say. Bitcoin has moved up to 7,900. We'll see who the winners and losers are. Theta Fuel, up 139%. We've got a market cap of 74 million already for Theta Fuel, and it's in the top 100. Aurora, 96% up over the last 24 hours. Sentiment Network, 28%. Orbs, Theta, Waves, BitTorrent, MadeSafe, Hollow, Golem, Loopring. Loopring finally moving. Decentraland, Komodo, NEM, Dent. So there's a lot in double-digit greens. In the red, there's two coins. Insight Chain, which had a run-up, I believe. No, it didn't. It had a wee run. Well, it did have a run-up before. And Crypto.com as well. 0.01%, not even worth talking about. So 1% really in the red in the top 100. Okay, let's look at the overall markets. We've now got 2,202 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. Highest mover is Cyber Movie Chain, 240% up on 19,000 volume, market cap 68,000. Yeesh. And Theta Fuel is up there, the top 100 coin is up there as well. Alza, up 125% on 492,000 volume, 366,000 market capitalization. Peng, 500,000 market cap, 80% up, 131,000 volume as well. Just have a wee look, see if there's any other outlier. Bitball, nah. Latium X, KWH coin, I've seen that before, looked at that before, 32% up, 205,000 volume. So that's the overall markets. Okay, we'll just go back. David Schwartz is in, welcome to you. London Bobby is in, on vacation in crypto-friendly Philippines. Excellent, excellent, good to see you, mate. Hyphen Lee is in as well. Tony P is with us, and Mark Ennis has joined us as well. Good to see you, mate. Okay, so I'll take a look at El Nino NG. How do you find the Trojans? I believe I may have some also. I found them using Sophos, Sophos software. Just found them when I was doing a check on an external drive, because I was wondering why the external drive was full and only had about 2 terabytes worth of information on there, and it's a 4 terabyte drive. So I thought there was something weird about that, so I did a full scan and I found about 6 Trojans. I think Bitcoin Miner was a Trojan, PUA was one of them, and so it's mining cryptocurrencies. It's using the external hard drive space. So I've got something running in the background just now. Combo Cleaner is running in the background just now, but it's not using too much resource, so I can do this live as well. So hopefully I'll find them. I need to remove them properly though. So it's not just a matter of kind of killing them. You have to remove them properly because they can come back at any time. Ferris Alcacid, LTC and EOS are leading the way on alts. Can you please look? Yep, I'll take a look at that after. Please, had that weird feeling I was just saying. I see BTC is resetting. BTC is resetting. 7861. Right, when you say BTC is resetting, what do you mean? And that usually means alts run. Ah, right, I'm with you. And it sure did. Some of my posts don't show in chat. Is it filtered, Mervyn Skidmore? No, it shouldn't be filtered, Mervyn. It should be filtered. Well, I've not put any filters on, nothing like that. Olo Bramblebert is in. Ifan Iqbal is in. Any news on Bab? I haven't heard any news on Bab, to be honest. I haven't heard any of that. Okay, so we'll take a look at just a couple of news stories, then we'll go to the charts and see what's happening there. So this is BBC. BBC, obviously, BBC is a kind of world renowned for I'm not saying great news, for just for the news basically. I'm not saying it's great kind of reporting or anything, but they are world renowned for the news. So Facebook plans to launch GlobalCoin currency in 2020. So BBC are saying Facebook is finalising plans to launch its own cryptocurrency next year. It's planned to set up a digital payment system in about a dozen countries by first quarter of 2020. The social media giant wants to start testing its cryptocurrency, which has been referred to internally as GlobalCoin, by the end of this year. And it's expected to outline plans in more details this summer, and has already spoken to the Bank of England Governor Mark Carney. Founder Mark Zuckerberg met Mr. Carney last month to discuss the opportunities and risks involved in launching a cryptocurrency. So it's just saying, how will Facebook's cryptocurrency work? So it wants to create a digital currency that provides affordable and secure ways of making payments, regardless of whether users have a bank account or not. The social networking site, which owns WhatsApp and Instagram, is hoping to disrupt existing networks by breaking down financial barriers, competing with banks and reducing consumer costs. JP Morgan creates cryptocurrencies. Other news stories there as well. Nicknamed Project Libra, Facebook plans for a digital currency network and were first reported last December. And it goes on, this is BBC as well. Remember kind of what news site it's on. BBC, so it's saying, what is cryptocurrency? What are the concerns? Will it be second time lucky? Will the Facebook cryptocurrency work? It's just asking questions like that. But most importantly, other people are going to be asking, what is cryptocurrency? And they're going to start to look for cryptocurrency. Probably they'll start to look for Facebook GlobalCoin as well. You'll probably see that shooting up in the search engine rankings, or GlobalCoin or something like that. So, but the important thing is on BBC mainstream news. BBC mainstream news, and that's what's going to bring kind of mainstream adoption when we get into the mainstream news and it's making headlines. It's not just Bitcoin that's making headlines, another kind of project that's making headlines, albeit Facebook. And I am a Facebook fan, I have to say. A lot of people don't like Facebook. A lot of this space doesn't like Facebook at all, but I'm one of the few ones that do. I've built up my business using Facebook, and I do really like kind of what they've done, what they're doing just now as well. So this could be a big disruption in the cryptocurrency space. The other news story I was looking at as well, where is it? Yeah, Weiss Ratings, Bitcoin correction, the best buying opportunity since 2015. So Weiss is saying, really kind of buy the dip, that's really what they're saying. So on Thursday, Weiss Ratings tweeted that Bitcoin's current technical setup presents the best purchasing opportunity for investors since 2015. So this is kind of the tweet. It just says, our chief crypto analyst Juan Villaverde predicts Bitcoin correction and the best buying opportunity since 2015 are upon us. Here are the juicy details. So it just goes more into that as well. But that's Weiss kind of saying that, talking about that, saying it's the best opportunity since 2015. And I have to agree as well. We still might go down with Bitcoin, but we'll need to wait and see. So that's a couple of news stories I just wanted to cover today because it pertains to kind of coins as well. But we'll go to the charts just now. Bitcoin 7,860. We've seen yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we actually got to 7,475. A lot of people were panicking, thinking it was going to go down. Worst case scenario, we said 7,200 or 7,000. If it broke 7,000, we're going down. But if it stays above this level and stabilises, we're going to see a run in the alts. We did get a run in some of the alts. We'll just have a look just now. So Theta is moving up, obviously, with Theta Fuel as well going up. That's taking a run up as well. I don't know if I can add TPO yet. Ambrosis is going up. Mithril is up as well. IOTEX, GNT, LTC, they're all up. BNB is up at 423. That's taken a run up just now as well. So I would imagine BNB USD value has gone an all-time high. Yep, we're up to $33. So I said at the beginning of the week we're probably going to $40 for BNB and hit that 500k level, and we'll start to make a push for it again. Obviously Harmony is going to be helping that. A lot of people buying BNB for the Harmony token or the IEO. the initial exchange offering. So are we going to get to this 500,000? I think we are. I think we'll get to that very soon, sooner rather than later. And Harmony is definitely helping that. So it's up to 424,000 Satoshi just now, which is amazing. XRP, this is where I thought my kind of spidey senses were kicking in. XRP BTC. So we're at 4832. Obviously, you'd think, well, that chart kind of indicates we're going down. And it does. It really does indicate we're still going down. We've still got a wee bit to go. Even on the hourly chart, it looks as if we're going down as well. It did jump up to 4,881, which is not that much. But I just think this is coming to an end. And I'm going to show you something here. This is on TradingView. I don't know if you go into TradingView, but as well we're checking out a lot of the charts there. And I'll show you how to get into it. Just now, in fact, I'll show you just now. I'll go to, so if we go to tradingview.com, and you don't need a subscription for this, and it gives you kind of some ideas on it. So you can, when you first go into TradingView, you go, Jesus, where do I start? Where do I go? But all we're going to do is go to markets, hover over markets, cryptocurrencies, and overview. Go into overview, and then click on ideas after that. And this will show you all the cryptocurrency kind of ideas that people have, and the kind of charts as well. Some of it's absolute guff, but the best thing to do is click on what is popular. What's popular just now. You could do the latest ones, the newest ones, and you can see anybody can do this. I've done a couple. I don't do it regularly, but I'm going to do it more regularly. But anybody could do this, so you have to be careful on who you're following on here. So you better go into the popular ones. They're probably the ones that are kind of the pro traders, and they've got a lot of followers as well for a reason. So you're better doing it kind of that way. And this is where you find out some interesting kind of charts. And this is where I found this Cryptomaniac 101 one. So we look at this just now. And what he's saying is we've got kind of details there. This is a USD chart. So we're currently sitting on 744 plus strong support line in form of a trend line seen below. So this is the 744 days that's been supported on this trend line. This is what he's talking about here, this trend line here. And it's supported for 744 days plus. And it's kind of asking the question what we would ask, why is this support significant? Mostly because of the immense accumulation that we've been observing over the last 2 years. Even though to some it won't appear as accumulation during the times we had run-ups from 20 cents up to $2.50 and above, on the grander scale it soon appear as just a minor uptrend. So let's quickly get back to XRP USD charts again, but this time also take a look at accumulation period. So this is the accumulation period here, all the way down from here, and we're talking about 34 cents, all the way up to here. This is the accumulation period. So as seen here, we're observing near exact movement as was seen back in 2014, 2017, pre-major bull run-up. What the similarity is, we have similar accumulation movement making new higher lows. We have long-term trend line, which is active as a very strong support for both patterns. We also see similar formation of symmetrical triangle pattern and breakout as well. So seeing a symmetrical triangle down here, he's not put it on there, but a bigger symmetrical triangle there as well. We've kind of looked at that in the past as well. And he's talking about financial institutions getting in as well. And he said, finally, in order to visualize it a bit better and understand the need for higher value per XRP, think about it this way. Price per XRP as of time that I'm making this chart is 37 cents. In order for a financial institution to transact $1 million today, it would need to free up and have 2.7 million XRP available just for that one transaction. And he's talking about the institutions getting in on that as well, and why the kind of price of it needs to be higher. This is where we're checking out, and I'll put a link to it for you as well. And he's saying that's just the payment side we're talking about. If you knew what was on the horizon, you'd be truly shocked and pleasantly surprised. Here are some of my prior XRP and BTC analyses you can look through. So he's got some of these kind of other charts as well. So a lot of people follow him. This is the first time I've found him today actually. So click on Cryptomaniac. Click on follow as well. And this is some of his other charts as well. So he's saying Bitcoin to 10,000. Bull flag formation for XRP. Bitcoin fractals. XRP bull flag. So he's obviously big on XRP. But, so as you know, I'm kind of accumulating Cardano and XRP. That's what I'm accumulating just now, as well as a bit of Bitcoin obviously as well. But what I've done is I've taken my Cardano holdings out for the moment, and gone all in on XRP. I've not gone all in as in my whole portfolio is in XRP, but a large percentage is in XRP. And it's just purely because of this. It's not purely because of that, but the sentiment around XRP just now is just extremely high. The sentiment, the positivity around XRP just now is extremely high. I know there's haters out there as well, but the news stories, if we look at this, we go back to kind of ideas. So we'll go to XRP BTC. So we can do this on TradingView as well. And this doesn't happen a lot. And we'll go to ideas. Now normally you're going to get a lot of people saying short this, short, short. But if you look at all of these, and we'll go to the newest ones as well. And this is everybody. So we've got 3 longs at the top, 3 longs, long. Everybody's saying long on XRP. Even the haters out there are saying long XRP. I don't see one short yet. There's a short there. Ripple Monster or bearishness, 546 views. So saying that is going down. But mostly, as long as there's another short, descending triangle. See, for a descending triangle with a strong support line, I see that as a bullish sign. This person's obviously seeing it as, and a descending triangle normally means a continuation downwards, a continuation of that downward movement. But it kind of broke out of his descending triangle there. It broke out there and going towards the upside. Come back down slightly as well. So, oh, it's here on the 50-minute. We could go on forever like that. That's on the 50-minute. So most people are going long in XRP just now, and the charts are coming out. There's a lot of longs as well. So maybe foolishly, I don't think so, because obviously I can get back into and start, because Cardano price is still so low. So I've got a lot invested in XRP just now. Well, a lot to me. It's probably not a lot to other people, but it's a lot to me. Cardano is down to 1024. So my thinking was, if my kind of spidey sense is something going on with XRP, and it is with it, and it might not be XRP, but there's something going on for this weekend. If that is correct and XRP does go up, then obviously I can take some profits and put it back into Cardano and accumulate that more. So yeah, I'm very bullish on Cardano and XRP and Bitcoin obviously as well. And using the other money for trading. That's what I've been doing. But I'll put the trading money into XRP just now as well. So just have a look. 4,847. That's on the hourly chart. So as I said, even on the hourly, it doesn't look as if it's going over. We've got 2 green candles on the hourly, but that doesn't really mean anything. I just got that kind of feeling something's going on. I don't know if it's XRP or BTC or just the whole market. But we'll need to wait and see. Just go back to chat. Ferris Alka said BTC dominance was resting 57% and lower. Yeah, so it is going, I think it's a wee bit higher, it's getting higher there. And the BTC dominance, 56.8. 56.7 now, so it is getting lower, so it looks as if there's going to be a run on the alts. Or there might be a run on the alts. All the screen has infected me with FOMO Trojan. I need to clean up myself. Yeah. I think we all do. We all definitely do. Facebook and EOS.io. Is this virtual reality we're speaking to? Mervyn Skidmore done wire brushing data. Yeah, definitely. There's a rumour as Facebook is building and launching FBC on EOS.io. This must be. Is this virtual reality, Ferris? Right, Max HBAB has an AMA out today sometime, which should answer some of the questions about where they are re-app license and exchange. Did it not have an AMA the other day? JC Standard bought Doge at 36 sats low, will sell between 60 and 110. Grab it while it's cheap. It's not one I've invested in before. Mervyn Skidmore, Facebook is a great tool, but has become the instant gratification opium of the millennial masses. Definitely, definitely, and that's why I think social media is brilliant. It's amazing if it's used for the correct reasons, purposes, but it can also be a bad thing as well. And people, the attention span of people has been proven to go down, and I think a large part of that's to do with social media as well. But overall, I love social media. If used in the correct way, it's an amazing tool for positivity in the world. Scott Greenplate is in. Good morning to you. Studio 10, haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Crypto Knowledge Alliance, Jimbo. Good to see you here. One of our Brown admins who is now venturing onto YouTube. He's going to get his own, well, he's got his own YouTube channel, but he went on live yesterday testing. Jimbo, you still need to show your face, mate. You still need to show you've definitely got a face for camera. So you need to show your face on screen as well. So, but yeah, I enjoyed. I was only on 5-10 minutes or something of your live yesterday, so he was testing it live. So, Crypto Knowledge Alliance, just click on Crypto Knowledge Alliance and see the video from yesterday as well. And I'd be glad you did as well. And obviously, we'll promote it more once you kind of get on and you're doing your regular lives. So I think that'll be a really good addition. Not addition, but it would be a good addition to your crypto kind of news as well. I think it's going to be really good. Right, what else was I going to look at? Look at something with you. We'll just go to Binance just now and see what's happening. Okay, APPC is up 41%. So we've seen a crossover on APPC round about the 947 level or 940 level. Excuse me. And crossed up over. Ambrosis is moving up quicker now as well. PundyX, that's not really moving, but it's got up to 11 Satoshi. Kind of recommended it 10 Satoshi, but it just takes ages to move. But when it moves, I think it's going to move big time. Waves is moving up as well, up 22%. I've noticed the liquidity on Binance is not that great on a lot of these coins. When I think, okay, I could get in that and make a quick 10-20%, the liquidity is just, it's not good. It's not good at all, to be honest. But you'd see here at 5,740, kind of Bitcoin traded. But if you're looking to buy big, it's not, you can't really buy kind of big. Like if I was wanting to buy 13,000 or something, I'd have to go all the way up to that. And this is me using the kind of 3 to 6 strategy, just doubling up or taking profits and compounding them and just putting on to the next trade. So I probably need to kind of split up. But I'm not trading just now because I'm in XRP because I think something's going to happen. Loopring is finally moving. I recommended Loopring, but I don't know, I think it subsequently kind of went down. No, it's not. It's just moved up since I've recommended it. And we'll go here. This is for the premium members, but I'll show you the calls because the calls have already been made. I've not made a call today. So I'll just show you the calls from the premium group, and I just want to see where I got Loopring because I've tried it a few times now, and it's been a bogey coin. Where is it? LRC 1427. Oh, no, that was back in April. Jeez, that was strung up. Have I done it then? LRC 848. Recommended 848 at. It's up to 916. So 848 to 916. It's only 8% rise, but it's moving just now. So that might be a good one after all. OST is moving up. One chain, Holochain is moving up as well, which is good. 25, 26, that might get to 27, 28. Need to wait and see. We'll check Cardano, we're still staying the same. XRP 4847. I wonder if it is the XRP that's going to break. There's a Bitcoin. It's 7890. So we could, if we break past this 8,400, I still say we're going up to $11,000 for Bitcoin. I'm still maintaining that. Okay. Martinez, Crypto Knowledge Alliance, congrats on your live today. Yeah, it was a good live. Definitely a good live. Sean Dubs is in. Good morning to you. Good to see you here. Rob Fiddler is in. Juan Antonio, good morning. Have a great day and fantastic weekend. You as well, Juan Antonio. Thanks for dropping in. Bernard Ronald is in the house. G-Slick is in. Yeah, smash those likes. Go down the like button and hit those likes if you're kind of watching just now. And if you're watching just now and you've not commented, just leave a comment just to let us know you're here, where you're from as well. Just say where you're from in the world. Be fantastic. High Plains Drifter, I love Ripple. I didn't used to like Ripple at all, but I do now. From an investment point of view, I think it's going to be huge. But there's another person, for every one person that loves Ripple, there's another person that hates it. It's just a Marmite project. Lawrence Matthews is in. Good morning to you. ADA, XRP did the same as CDT. Looks like one of us made the right choice. Hopefully. Ferris, no EOS.io. And say no to virtual reality. The rumour is that Facebook is building on EOS. Yeah, they didn't deny it apparently as well. Max H. Bab the other day was termed the Q&A, which was targeted at a wider audience, but today's is for Bab community. Ah, right, okay, I'm with you. Steve, between 50k ADA and 10,000 XRP, if there was only a choice to pick one, which one would you pick? Well, I've kind of done that already. I think Cardano for long term, stupendous coin project for long term. XRP for the short term, I think it's going to break out very soon. So I'll go with XRP, I have to admit, and I've done that. I've kind of put my money where my mouth is and kind of done that already. I've taken my money out of Cardano and put it into XRP just now. I just think it's going to break out. I could be wrong. I just get a feeling that it's going to break out. But I had this feeling back in September as well when it went up 200%. And I'm getting the same kit. So I was talking about it here. Not there. I'll go back to the daily. Back in September. And I don't know if you'll see any of the videos from back in September. Just saying XRP is going to explode. It's going to explode. And I'm getting the same kind of vibe. And it's at the same, roughly the same levels as well that broke out the last time and went up all the way to 11,000. And this time I think it's going to be more sustained. I don't think it's just going to be up and down. So I'm getting the exact same vibe as I did back in September. So it's just getting stronger. Those kind of spidey senses are getting stronger just now for this XRP breakout. So I've gone in on, I've taken out of Cardano, gone into XRP. If it does show up 20%, 200%, obviously I'll take a load out of XRP and put it back into Cardano. That's the plans. That's the plans with what I'm doing with the kind of XRP and Cardano money that I've got invested in there. It might be risky. It is risky. It's probably not the best way to do it, to be honest. But I'm just getting that feeling again. I don't know if it's going to be this weekend, but it's going to be very soon. Crypto Knowledge Alliance, if anything, EOS and E. Ethereum. Crypto Don Juan is in. Good morning to you. Good to see you, buddy. And thanks for the kind of video this morning. Harmony is coming out as well. So this was, and Crypto Don Juan sent this over as well. And I like Blockchain Brad. I don't know if you've seen Blockchain Brad. Well worth subscribing to his channel as well. He's got some brilliant videos and brilliant interviews out. He had an interview with kind of the Matic CEO as well, or Matic, one of the co-founders, and he's got an interview with Nick from Harmony as well. So I'll definitely check that out. I'll post a link for you. So some amazing interviews, to be honest. So if you go to his channel, I'll just show you some of the ones he's done recently. Just high quality stuff, really high quality. So he's done one Harmony. He's got, is that Convo? He's got with DataDash as well. He's on with DataDash, Top Network, Ontology, CP Chain as well, Cardia, Arweave, Bloxroot as well. So some that you might not have heard of as well, but some really, really good ones. Some really good ones. So it's good to do some research. It's brilliant to do some research if you're looking for the interviews and to get the vibe, the energy of the person that he's interviewing as well. And I've gone to a few kind of interviews that I've seen with people, and I've just thought, no, you're not right, and I've not invested in them because of the interview. So it's good to see the eyeballs, the whites of the eyeballs of the people, and get a feel of their energy as well and where they're at. And that's why I keep thinking I should do that 15-minute segment for my kind of the CYT-Crypto channel as well. Hi mate, these IEOs remind me of the ICO FOMO as well. Yeah, I think that's what's happening just now. Is the IEOs are just another form of an ICO basically, and that's really what it is if we're kind of being honest about it. So yeah, it does feel like that just now. So it does feel like the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. Downey Martinez Hill is in. Good morning to you. London Bobby, Steve, you trust John McAfee's BTC debit card? I saw some Twitter posts about it. I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest. I haven't seen anything about that at all. John, it shows off new Bitcoin debit card. Chep Capital's people reporting John McAfee teasing his Twitter followers with the promise of crypto-powered debit card. Now the controversial figure has upped the ante and shown off the card and has also apparently begun using it. It started with McAfee claiming to have loaded up the card with Bitcoin for apparently the first time ever and bought drinks for his development team. The first functional use of a Bitcoin Visa card accepted everywhere. I scanned the code on the back of my Mycelium wallet, transferred a fraction of a Bitcoin and bought drinks for the key members of my development team shown here. Front and back on account. The code on the back is for my test wallets. If you want to send me Bitcoins as a test, please do. No. Visa front and MasterCard back. Simple. I do both. Nah. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be putting my money into that, to be honest. And this is obviously the tweet. So it's a debit card. So the answer would be no. If I would trust it, no, I wouldn't. I don't think. Mervyn Skidmore might just be a revenge trade, but it could come out of CDT minus 15%, take into Ripple thoughts. It is entirely up to yourself. I could be totally wrong, and I wouldn't go on a feeling. Ripple is going up, but I wouldn't trade on a feeling. I wouldn't trade on somebody else's feeling. So obviously I do trade on feelings as well. This is why I went in all in XRP. It's working so far because I got in near around about 4,800, as well as all the other stuff I've accumulated from before when it was high. But I kind of went in from kind of Cardano and went into it at around about 4,800 again as well. So I've not got that much. Other people are just going to have a shitload. I've not got a lot compared to a lot of other people, but I've got a lot compared to other people that have not got a lot as well, if that makes sense. So I just think there's something going to happen, but don't trade on somebody else's feelings. That's what I would say, Mervyn. Crypto Don Juan, loving the space, mate, says Mark. That's obviously the private concept. Steve, your spider senses work out better than most of my trades. They've worked out so far. Only this time I don't know where the spider senses are. Where is it for BTC? Is it for XRP? Is it the market as a whole? I just don't know. There's something going on. It's good. Whatever it is, it's a good thing. It's not that the market's going to crash. It's that the market is about to explode in some way. But I don't know if it's XRP or BTC or kind of the alts market. I don't know where it's going. It looks. We'll go to crypto bubbles again, and then we'll go to the last hour. See where we're going. ELF jumped up 20%, BNB up, GNT up, Aeon is up, CRO, LTC, Mana, Dent, ETC. There's a couple more in the red than there was before. And this is just an indication of where we're going, of where we are hour by hour. It was greener than this the last time I looked at it, about half an hour ago. Okay, I think that's it for the moment. I think I was going to tell you anything else. Oh, we'll go back to those. Oh no, we've seen that. I was going to say I'll check that out. Yeah, it's just shot up just now, ELF. Literally just shot up. So we're getting runs on the alts, and that's just shot up within the last hour, up 40%. And it looks as if it's continuing to go up. It's come back down now. So I don't think that's a pump and dump. So we need to see if it continues. It's not pump and dump. But that's in 15 minutes, so it's a continuation. So it doesn't look as if it's a pump and dump. I don't know if there's any news about ELF. It's just taking a while to load because I've got this running in the background as well. Go to Twitter, ELF blockchain, see if there's any news there. 17 minutes, let's build. Or biddle. Amazon Web Services, the world's largest officially supports ELF Enterprise. Right, so this is from 20 minutes ago. Enterprise users can now become familiar with ELF based on development kits and tools provided by ELF Enterprise. Start building. So it's just AWS supports it. So it's not in a partnership or anything, but it just supports it. So that's obviously why it's jumped up. There. I'm looking at ELF. Still going up just now. 40-60, up 48%. So this could climb and get to the 100% mark. But it would be a bit dodgy getting in just now. But again, 4-hour crossover, 2,496. You could have had here around about 100% profit so far. B, what else? Okay, we'll just look at the markets overall again, because there's something happening just now, and it's starting from just now. We're witnessing it just now. Whatever it is going on. 247529. No, I don't know what it is. I can't. The Bitcoin has gone up 7928, 7933. Rid of this just now. That's the ELF one, 4060. I'm going to go back to XRP BTC. 4871. It did get up to 4894. These are not big, huge jumps. It's not XRP. Bitcoin is moving up quicker. So we need to see. We need to see what it is, what's going to happen over the weekend. Got to love Steve Spider senses, I'm Irvin. I wouldn't go to sleep if I was you, so this is going to be a long, big weekend. You're right about this week. There is something that you feeling as well. Wow, Elf, I know. So that was the news. Obviously, the AWS is supporting them. So always good to look at Twitter for the news. And that's what I've still not done it yet, but I need to set up a kind of Twitter feed or a list of all the Binance kind of projects just on one list. So I'll need to check that out. I need to use Twitter more as well. Thanks and good night, but I'm not going to sleep yet. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here, and good night to you as well. Have a good one. Back to go the old weekend pumps. Yeah, FOMO. Is Matic at a good level to load up, do you think, Steve? To be honest, I looked at Matic myself. I thought, no, I'm not going to touch it because it might just drop from here. It probably is a good level, Matic, but I just wouldn't touch it at the moment. Matic BTC. Yeah, 313. I think project long term is brilliant. I think it's anything that's going to speed up Ethereum, and mainly Ethereum is going to be as platform agnostic, but it's going to be mainly Ethereum. But anything that does that is going to be amazing. Somewhere on 50 million market capitalization, round about that. It'll go up, obviously, with the Bitcoin price going up. But just now, because it's such a big run up, I just think people are going to forget about it now, and it's going to come back down very, very slowly. You'll probably get going into 250, 200 level, and then people start paying attention to it again. But no, I wouldn't go into this just now just because it's gone up before. However, having said that, it might go up and just double from here. So it really depends. So we look at it from a kind of charting point of view. On the 15 minutes, it's not buy on the 15 minutes. It won't be a buy on the hour. Just crossed down over on the hour at 354 on the 4 hours. It's still above, so it could bounce off the 50 EMA at 284 and then jump back up from there. So you just got to look at the TA point of view from here. On the daily, you can't really kind of judge on the daily, to be honest. But again, it might come down to this 294 level and bounce off the 7 EMA on the daily. So it could do that, and it might have another run up to 1,000 this time. But I did look at this last night and this morning. I thought, no, I'm just going to steer well clear just now. I've made money on Matic. I'm not going to try and force a sale or force a trade on it because there's other opportunities elsewhere. That's my opinion. Can you buy Harmony without having BNB? Nope, you can't, except when it comes on the exchange. When it comes on the exchange on the 28th, then you'll be able to buy Harmony. I told you, read it above, told me what? Reverend Skidmore, yep, still not going to kiss him upside down hanging from a fire escape though. PJ, hey Steve, how you doing? Biggest announcement by EOS.io. PJ, Digibyte is looking bullish. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Digibyte again. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now, and I'll start the kind of video for the news. And thanks to Adeb, James and Rob for the news stories as well. They're kind of posting news on the kind of news channel they've got as well. So I'll do a video. Hopefully I'll be able to get one done today. I couldn't do it yesterday just because everything was just freezing up all the time. But hopefully I've cleared some of the kind of virus, and hopefully I can continue to clear it today. Yep, there's no threats found so far, and that's been running for the last 4 hours. Okay, so leave it there just now. Have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing. Have a brilliant weekend as well, and I'll see you on Monday. I might do a news story tomorrow as well, if everything goes okay with the computer today, but we'll wait and see. Okay, so have a brilliant weekend, and I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not